The game thinks not. Maybe I should agree with the game. The number of gold coins we have also seems to disagree.
I can't wait to see the look on that little dude's face when Officer Shirley hauls him off to jail.
Oh, the kid? Are we really?
Red-handed, thanks to the man with the can.
No, we don't. We never saw the kid there. I mean, we saw a picture of him, but not much.
Right on. Come on, let's go show Ray the evidence, and he can call Officer Shirley.
So I guess we are assuming that the kid was actually the mastermind behind everything? Okay. Thank you for your peanut gallery comments loading screen.
What's going on?
Come on, let's take a look.
Apparently our sound designers are on strike.
Whoa! What is that?
I don't like the looks of this.
What is that?
Who said that? What is that? That sounded very out of place.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what now?
Well, at least the sand is back.
Attention, lowly residents of Ocean Shores.
Didn't expect
My
that.
name is Eric Cullen. The time for masquerades is over, and I now reveal myself as the true mastermind behind Gollum Industries.
Oh, dude, I just spent this whole game getting photos.
The robot who has been my public face until now.
That was a waste of time.
Now hear this. While the rocket-powered team may have caused me some inconvenience, all you have really done is made me angry. And you'll all have to pay the price. Observe. Behold, the end of your town. If I can't have it, no one will.
So maybe all those offices and whatnot were just some kid's idea of what actual industry is like, and that's why they were so
What's the matter,
shallow.
crybaby? Can't take losing?
Poor widow Eric is throwing a tantrum.
Okay, that's really brave for someone to say with like lasers and whatnot practically aimed at their face.
Beat us on your best day.
What a wimp. He's just scared we're gonna beat him again in front of everybody.
Ah, there they are. So you dare challenge me again?
I mean, you were pretty lame at bumper
Perhaps we
cars.
can settle this once and for all. If the four of you can beat me, then I'll spare your town. Otherwise, get ready for the biggest wipeout you'll ever see. What's the matter, chicken?
Get real, lame-o.
I'm still not sure where the tutorial footage was recorded. Is that not a place that's actually in the game? I was curious about that the whole time. Oh boy, it's this music again. Oh, this looks like a slide out of Battle for Bikini Bottom or something. How do we get here? Oh, he brought us over, I guess.
So, which of you wants to get beaten first?
Put up or shut up, man.
A few left should sort this out.
Easy.
Watch out for shortcuts. For some reason, I don't know. I read that as if it's something that's like gonna sneak up on you and like steal your wallet or something. Not in the sense of keep an eye out because this is useful. Anyhow. That was a surprisingly long cutscene. 7 minutes for a coin. Jeez. Huh. Interesting, you don't usually see Twister on skates in this game. Well, he doesn't have much in the way of acceleration, I'll give him that. Got more aggressive music this time, at least. I tried. Oh, because I wear a helmet. Does this kid wear a helmet? Hey, falling over maybe. You guys wearing a helmet. Okay, fair enough. Oh, okay. Probably gonna grind it on there for some benefit. This music amuses me. I actually do authentically kind of like it. It's a very different flavor than everything else in the game, but that helps make it feel dramatic. I like that. Yeah. Can even land in ways you never thought possible. So I guess if I go the other way, that might be where the other coin is. Seriously, 7 minutes is what I need for this? It's pretty strange. I tried. Yeah, don't do any kinds of rotations, I guess. It's actually very plain for what it's worth, but I like the idea. Oh, there it is. There's not even really much room for like coming up with a nice racing line or whatever here, but oh well. Oh, final lap music. Okay, cool, sure, whatever. Didn't realize there was ever an option. Why would I not take the jump? Not really sure what the point of that last lap music was, but I'm amused. I don't know, this game has, I don't know if charm is the right word for it, but the game's strong. I can respect that. Even when the game doesn't pull lots of things off, it's still amusing. This game's endearing. Seven minutes though, seriously? Yeah, so I guess we're gonna do this with every character or something?
Had enough, bot boy? Or do you want some more? Sometimes I impress even me.
Yeah? Well, I was going easy on you until I warm up. Who's up for the challenge?
Challenge.
This is gonna take a while. Do I want to do this all this episode? We'll see.
About that.
Okay, so we've got lots of gold coins at the very end of the game here, I guess. Seven minutes again, really? 2 lap race. To the underside of the fortress. They made a new model for him just for this one thing. It's amusing. Everything amuses me today, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, hold on. That was a little confusing. That was extremely confusing. What in the world? I should pay attention to the lights on these things. I missed that, unfortunately. That's my fault.
A shortcut over there.
No, usually. Oh. Shortcuts and silence seems kind of weird, honestly, but. Hey, this isn't one of the main vehicles in the game, in my defense. Do I? Okay, he is ahead of me. The weird thing is, they say you need to finish in 7 minutes, but is he gonna take more than 7 minutes? Ah, I tried. There are 2 laps, so you can see. So I can pick that up. I feel like he himself will probably, well, there's probably rubber banding and so on, but the turn's really rough. Got some air there somehow. I'm also just straight up faster than him, but I guess doing on your performance he might take more or less time. Jumps aren't faster, are they? I feel like they're not. Yeah, I guess if you're slow enough, then the rubber banding can lead to him also taking something like 7 minutes. Oh, come on, game, whip your music right. There we go. Jeez, that was a... Whoa, come on. Game, come on now. I'm seeing how this could take me 7 minutes. I know what I'm doing now, at least. Racing line. That's an element in this one. Again, I'm not convinced there's a reason to take jumps. You don't have to. There you go. Just don't... There you go. Just don't floor it the whole time, and it's not too hard to... Oh. Make those turns. I guess I do have plenty of experience with jet skis in another game, just not this one. That was a while ago too now. Just channeling Granny. Who, I guess is actually written every single... just about every single... bonk. Vehicle in this game. Was that second lap way shorter? I guess I'll keep going for the time being and we'll see where things go from here.
She came, she saw, she conquered.
Score 2 for us, Junior. You ready to give up yet?
You were lucky so far, but this time luck won't play a part. Get on your skateboard, Squid, and we'll see who gives up.
How did you learn his nickname Squid? interesting music. What's the shootout part? Another track on top of this fortress. Usually in a game like this, your opponents start faster than you, and they just get out ahead of you from the very beginning, and you have to catch up the whole time. This one, it seems to be the opposite. You're the one who gets to start with the lead. This is very peculiar music, though. It's unlike anything else in this game, and it's not even in a like threatening way. I tried. I tried. Doing a couple spins on here. They do slow you down, but doing a couple on them will probably help me get more boost off this thing. So it seemed like there was a second rail I could have taken if I didn't take that first one or something like that. This time I won't take each rail the first time I see it, in case there was another rail I could have taken. This is really relaxed music, honestly, for what's going on. So that one I won't take. Yeah, that one doesn't miss anything that I'd want to... Okay. I guess it's not a third lap thing, it's just this song starts playing eventually. Okay, and then... is there anything I could have seen down here if I hadn't taken that one? Fantastic. Alright. Sorry for the timer, just 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, we were in the middle of a race for our lives. Kinda forgot that part. Not falling off would also be helpful. There we go. This course has very slight Hot Wheels World Race vibes. Not sure about the actual, like, film itself or whatever, but at least the one game on console. Particularly the boost pads, I guess. And also just kind of the whole, like, up in the sky and... jeez. Really losing speed here. But the palette, I feel like, I guess that was also on the GameCube. So the graphical fidelity and so on, too. Also the boost pads. There was one course in that game that was actually out on the sea, had like an oil rig or something involved that you were near. That was actually a pretty tricky one, but very similar palette to this. And just one left.
Score one more for the good guys. That's 3 for us, lame-o. You lost, pal. Give it up.
Seeing as I hold all the cards around here, perhaps it's time I stop playing around with you, fool. When I get to that switch up there, you can say goodbye, Ocean Shores. Hope you packed a snorkel, losers.
Don't worry, I'll stop him.
No one else bother trying. Complete 3 laps and then race to the top. Wait, what? It would be one thing if it was just a lapped race representing in-universe us racing from point A to point B. I've seen games do that, even though it always feels silly. The Sonic Riders games did that a whole lot in particular. But if we have to race him around the course and then head up to the top. Okay, it's funny. Oh, I got the hoverboard now. See, I really ride's goofy in this game. Why is that? This thing's way faster though, jeez. So how are we on coins in the end? Might get 88. So missing 12, that's a decent proportion that we got. Still a bit more than I would have expected to miss though, assuming this is actually the end right here. Should may or may not be. Oh, I tried. I'll have a few more shots at that anyways. This is some really flat terrain though. Switching more jumps and whatnot. I guess the idea is just to let you enjoy the speed and so on, but... yeah. Another jump, finally. Oh, that was not a jump. What was that, boy? No. I was lined up and everything, too, I feel like. Okay, well, that was great. Oh, jeez, that was not something I should have done. What in the world? Okay, it would have been really nice if I actually got to hear the... So that's just the whole, you have to go around the track three times thing before you can go off to the right. That's the in-universe explanation for why you have to go around this course 3 times. I appreciate there being an explanation at least. As silly as it sounds. There we go.
For me?
Yeah, I guess this song just... Maybe what goes on in these levels is they just have a playlist of songs. Once one ends, it just plays the next one, which just happens to be higher intensity usually than the first one. Still feels silly to me, but oh well. When I thought it was actually supposed to somehow react to the game, it felt cooler. Felt cooler, but... Oh. Okay, this time... I cannot jump on that thing. Why can't I jump on that? It's like I could possibly have boost before that, because it's just all flat ground before then. I don't know how I would jump high enough to get that. Unless it's just really precise timing or something. Alright, so next time I have to go off to the right. I kind of figured that the last event would not be a race, but instead like a freestyle event. I guess the last freestyle event I did was the last one in the game, maybe, in which case I really did manage to complete the last freestyle event in the game in one grind. Like the biggest challenge the game has. Like I don't think I could crack the game's trick mechanics open any wider than that. Yeah, we'll take one last chance at this gold coin here, but I don't know if we can get it. It also reminds me of World Race. There were a few collectibles in that game that were effectively impossible to pick up because they accidentally misplaced them. And they didn't line up with the arc that you followed on a jump. So there was essentially nothing you could do to pick them up. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't have a speed boost here. I feel like this is the time that would be good to have. I would actually be quite nervous if this was a game that had any noticeable amount of rubber banding. Here we go. I forgot you just flip around if you land the wrong way. Because many games would definitely have your opponent just fly straight up and past you at the very end of a race like this. Where you're just on straightaways and so on. Simple straightaways are always the scariest things in games with lots of aggressive rubber banding, because there's nothing you can do to protect yourself. It's where your opponent will inevitably gain on you. That actually almost took me 7 minutes, look at that. I think we had the showdown, unless we have to, like, bring out the old fisticuffs or something now. What do we do now? Do you have a plan? You just race to the whole, like, destroy the town button, but...
You idiot! What have you done?
I have no idea.
I'm out of here. Smell you later.
I don't know how to use this thing.
Come on, guys.
Should there be sounds here? Music? Audio?
Good work, guys.
The little cousins have fixed the beach and saved ocean shores. Aloha to that!
Once we had our evidence together, we were going
That
to
guy
bring it
put
to
his
Officer
heart and
Shirley
soul
and
into
get him
that line.
busted.
But as it turned out, the little creep busted himself.
Busted.
Speaking of busted, look what the tide dragged in. Junior, you just wait until your real father hears about this.
Ah, big deal. You'd already packed me off to military school, remember? I'll just have to run away again.
Eric, you're obviously a smart kid, but you're not gonna get anywhere with that attitude, mister.
Hey, listen, Eric. You're a pretty good skater, too.
No, you're not.
If you'd get rid of that chip on your shoulder, maybe you could find some kids your own age to hang with.
Maybe you're right. Building my own friends certainly didn't seem to work. I'll tell you what. I'll make an effort to be more likable, and if I'm not on 10 years detention, I might see you next summer, okay?
You probably are, for what it's worth. Probably is. So what now? Credits. So the one question is whether I ought to actually try to 100% this. I don't know if I can easily go back to other areas where I missed gold coins or not and get the last few. Some of them are kind of a pain to get though. My understanding is the only thing they give you is a collection of extras, which are, I don't know, something we'll see what they are later. By later I mean after these credits. This was an amusing little thing though. It felt, what was it that I said about this game before? It's not charm is not the right word. This game's endearing. I think that's the right word for this game. It's endearing. It's not fantastically made. It has some amusing ideas. There are some parts that actually do land quite nicely, I think. Like, I think some of the views in some of the outdoor areas are really nice. Again, I found the indoor areas to be... Anything that was man-made I found to be incredibly uninteresting. But... And that includes this town around here for the most part. And the actual city, like, further inland is actually pretty nice. Shame you don't do much there, but... But the levels that were supposed to be inside, like, man-made spaces just felt off the entire time. But the outdoor segments were actually quite nice. I thought they looked wonderful and so on. But at the same time, it's really weird to me that so much of the game, I feel like the majority of the game by volume, you have to run around on foot when this game has vehicles and so on. It's very strange that they did that. It seems antithetical to how the game presents itself and also to the premise of the source material. I mean, look at this game's opening sequence. Do you expect this to be a game where you mostly just run around on foot? Like, out in the jungle and whatever? It's kind of weird. But, oh well. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was an amusing little thing. And more content to it than I anticipated too, which... I don't know, at the same time, maybe it would be better if it was a little shorter so they weren't spread as thin. So they could have put a bit more polish on the things that were there, but... it worked. It's always surprising me when I encounter a licensed game that actually has like a lot of stuff to it. Because you don't usually see a lot of that. You do see some. Battle for New Bottom was a really big case of that, but granted, of course, Battle for New Bottom was a very unusually well received and respected and well made, in my opinion, licensed game. And then inspired other SpongeBob games to be likewise. Also, what's with all the other trash can robots? We never really learned what their story was and why they're still here? Whatever. I was kind of surprised by the voice acting. It didn't feel very... I don't know. There's all those weird cases too where I felt like the side characters had way better voicing than the main ones. Eddie, Prince of the Netherworld. I like how his name has a colon in it. But, Blinks 2 is the biggest case that I've ever seen. The protagonist, awful voice acting. Side characters, at least some of them, great. I don't know, it's weird. But this game but to understand. But the characters, maybe I could be wrong, but I figured that the, ring voice. I figured that the main cast, like Otto, Reggie, Sam, Twister, would have been voiced by their original VAs. Were they not? I'm not sure. Because I figured if they were the main cast that they would have had good VAs, but the voice acting felt very poor in this game. Whereas the side characters felt a lot more... It felt like they were putting more into it. It felt like they had a better idea of what they were doing. Since, like, they didn't seem to really know what they were doing otherwise. I don't know if they just didn't have direction or what. Jeez. I have characters now. Oh my god. So maybe that was just stuff I unlocked. I don't know if that was stuff I unlocked by getting the gold coins or what. I don't want this episode gone even longer, but since this will be the last I play this game, I expect. To take a look at these. Concept art and so on. I really didn't get these guys. Those guys are just annoying. I wasn't that big on the enemies in this game. Hi. Did we ever see those? And then there was Tack in this... What? Then there was Tack in this game, who didn't have to be in this game, but he was. Explain these guys to me. They don't seem to ever do anything. Okay. trailers for things. So, thing is, I don't have the multiplayer. I'll have to hook up another controller, I guess. Okay, so these are actually different parts of the game that you can just go back to, it seems like. From what I can tell. Okay. So you can redo stuff and get the coins missed, I suppose. Okay, if you give me a second, I'll hook up another controller and I guess I want to see the other characters at least. It's cool that you can play as other characters. It's always sad to me when stuff like that's locked behind multiplayer content when you don't have anyone else you can play with. But anyways, give me a sec. Nope. There you go. So, this becomes available once you plug in another controller. Free skate. Bumper cars. I'm not sure what Wave Bandits would be. The rest I think I've seen before. Skating Arena was apparently new somehow. Yes, I've unlocked all the characters, it looks like. Do I have... Okay, there we go. I noticed I could select. I've done that already. Yeah, I'm using action. Well, I guess Lars was already in the game as a character that could actually skate around and whatnot. Since you had to skate against him at one point. I don't think Lars ever was, though. Oh, come on, let me out. This is a huge bowl. Ah! Okay, that somehow worked eventually. Ow. But they're not... Oh. But, they're not voice acted, it seems like. It's a little disappointing. He does seem to have unique animations. Like I feel like he moves in a very distinctly Lars fashion. Oh. Thank you for trying to turn around at a time you should not have. Curious, do they have different tricks though? Because from what I could tell, the other characters had unique tricks that they could do. Does Lars have his own tricks he can do? He just does a backflip there. Sure. Oh, you can hit each other. Fantastic. Yeah, somehow eventually I can get out of the bowl if I do that. It's an odd little place. Yeah, though. Sad there's no voicing for the characters, but... should I be able to do what I'm doing now? Oh, goodbye. So I get a good feel for this area because it's... Ow. So, the camera's so stretched in. But I feel like they should have had the screen split vertically instead. Okay. I imagine that... it works largely the same. Anyone else? Seemingly. And there's not really too much to see here, I don't think. Or then maybe... Oh, he actually does have different tricks at least. That's still called a brainless, even though it looks like a totally different trick. Yeah, I don't know. And lastly, the one thing I feel like I should show off since it's here, and there's some novelty to this, is... Alchemy a good thing to say. What is Wave Madness? This guy. Oh. And, anyone else? No, just Lars. As opposed to miscellaneous side characters. Okay, so this one is a race. Oh, do all these characters then have models just for this one level? Oh, they do. That's amusing. Oh, so it's this race, okay. He has a ridiculous, crazy, well, I guess you've already seen his, jet ski. Right. This one's split vertically, which I feel like it should have been. Don't know why they didn't with the other one. Whatever. Yes, I don't know if there's other stuff I might be missing by not having gotten all of the coins. At this point I find it unlikely that it would be worth getting the other coins, unless there's something like really crazy if you get all of them. Which I kind of doubt there is. There's nothing that appears to be locked anymore. Maybe there's some gallery art I missed or something. Otherwise, it seems like I'm good. So I'll plan to move on to the next game at this point. This was fun. And I do appreciate the unlockable stuff. I can just run around wherever too. Fantastic. You don't actually have to follow the breadcrumbs in any capacity. How is it you had to make a jump in actual story mode? Some stuff is closed off. I think I don't know if there's an extra rock here or something. There was a cave you could go through before, and it seems not to be open now, but I don't know where that was. I think this might be slightly different than in free roam. Interesting. Anyways, that's enough, I think. Okay, so that was fun. I think this was the game that I saw that I remembered so long ago. On one hand, I don't think there are any other games of this sort. I don't think there are any other 3D North Power games. It could be misremembering. But I think the one thing that I remembered from this game was playing Madtown Freeskate. But I had this really distinct memory of, at one point, the entire screen just like being covered in like a stock flame graphic with the words toast or something across it. But other than that, I do remember Madtown Freeskate. I think it's the one thing that I did. And I think I remember that one little pipe section where you can actually attempt with some difficulty to skate in a circle, like to do a whole loop around the pipe, like going fully upside down and so on. But anyways, that's all. Fun little thing. And we'll see what we do next time. I know what it is, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Oh yeah, Drawn to Life, the second game most likely. Bye everyone.